wrestling fans, guys, we're 6 weeks away. 6 weeks away from WrestleMania. Exactly, to the dot. 6 weeks away from today. We will all be watching WrestleMania. This is WWE's last major stop. Today was on the road to WrestleMania. Elimination Chamber. And what did it come off as? One of, if not the worst, Elimination Chamber pay-per-views WWE has ever created. That goes all the way back to Elimination Chamber 2010. WWE, when we look at this pay-per-view, guys, when we look at what they did, I don't know how else to say it, but they need to realize that there's more matches on WrestleMania's card than Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Now, I understand. We all, as wrestling fans, understand that Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, champion versus champion, on paper, looks better than a Riddle versus Randy Orton matchup for the WWE Championship, than an AJ Styles versus Edge for the WWE title. We all understand that when you're trying to sell out AT&T Stadium. We get it. But in the process of doing this, does that mean you have to have Brock Lesnar go inside the Elimination Chamber and eat each and every person that was in that chamber matchup alive? As soon as Brock Lesnar entered the Elimination Chamber matchup, suplex, F5. Suplex, F5, 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 all over the place. F5 from the top of the Elimination Chamber, the top of the pod. All over the place. Everybody got quickly disposed by Brock Lesnar. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hardly anybody had any time to do anything before Brock Lesnar got in there. What is this? And yet, come Monday and come Friday, it'll be like, nothing happened. Nothing happened. We're just going to move on to our next rival. We're going to move on to our next feud. We might see Edge come out. We might see AJ Styles challenge Edge to a matchup or something of that nature. Now, with Riddle's case, if we see Riddle and Randy Orton, RK Bro, face Alpha Academy at WrestleMania, the tag titles on the line, I'll be okay with that. And that's understandable for him not winning. But he got ate alive in that matchup. You can't have somebody come in, do his quick offense, and then Brock Lesnar comes in, F5s him, 1, 2, 3. What is that? How does that make anybody in that matchup look good besides Brock Lesnar? It doesn't. Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. Is there anything to say about that matchup besides it went too long? Besides it went too long. And I'm questioning, I'm being honest with y'all, I'm questioning if if Goldberg having trouble picking Roman Reigns up for the jackhammer, or if that was actually in the was supposed to be in the matchup where he goes for the jackhammer and Roman Reigns blocks it. So I'm questioning that, okay? But typical WWE fashion with the Goldberg match, a few spears, Roman Reigns does some offense, and Goldberg taps out. Typical WWE fashion. Now, I honestly would have hoped that Goldberg would have got speared in half, 1, 2, 3. I would have been okay with that. But let's not see Goldberg for a while now. We all know that he probably re-signed. I'm not 100% sure about that, but let's just face it, wrestling fans. He will probably show up for another one of these Saudi shows. He probably will. So, we might as well just live with it. But Roman Reigns victorious at the Elimination Chamber. Speaking of Elimination Chamber matches, oh, and by the way, guys, before I continue on with this Elimination Chamber review, you all remember to become a subscriber today. Thank you for tuning in. And this is Webby, wrestling fans, if this is your first time tuning into the channel. But thank you for tuning in. Make sure you become a subscriber. Make sure you like. And also leave me a comment down below. Helps out the video, helps out the channel, pushes all that kind of great stuff out there. And there's a lot of great stuff on the channel right now for you. And each and every week, great stuff comes onto this channel every week. So you will want to tune in to all of it. Reviews, previews, backyard beatdowns, promos for backyard beatdowns, all of that great stuff. Tune in each and every week. Now, let's move on with the Elimination Chamber, shall we? Elimination Chamber Women's for the Raw Women's Championship opportunity for WrestleMania. Guys, Bianca Belair victorious. Okay. I don't know what to say about this. I don't, because quite frankly, WWE's trying to correct. They're trying to correct what they did at SummerSlam. That's it. That's all they're doing. And honestly, I'm not looking forward to Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch. I'm not looking forward to Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch in the main event. Because you know they'll stick that on last. Now, I was a little surprised that Lita did not walk out victorious. Simple fact that they are trying to sell out AT&T Stadium. WWE, according to news and rumors and things of that nature, is going to bring back Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, they're bring back Johnny Knoxville, which you're going to hear me talk about later on today. Got a few news and rumors about that I'll be talking about later on today. But they're going to be bringing about Johnny Knoxville and Logan Paul. That's another rumor. So I got a lot of great stuff for you later on today as well. But look, I was a little surprised that they decided not to give Lita the strap because, you know, with them trying to sell out AT&T Stadium, what better way than put Lita as the Raw Women's Champion, make it a triple threat matchup, Lita versus Becky Lynch versus whoever won the Elimination Chamber matchup, wrestling fans, and you go from there. But Becky Lynch won, and we're getting Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch again. And I can tell you, I hope they put on a much better matchup than they did during the SummerSlam and around those fall months. Okay, I really hope they do, because that just sucked. I'm going to tell you. Y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below about that. Okay, about that. Now, let's move on to the tag team championship matchup that never took place. Never took place. I understand this is the aisle of relevancy. I understand the head of the table and all this different types of stuff. But do you have to bury your talent? Do you have to bury your tag teams just because they're not the Usos and things of that nature? Why couldn't we have that tag team matchup? Why couldn't the Viking Raiders put on a good showing against the Usos? Why? I would love for somebody to give me a decent explanation as to why, wrestling fans, why WWE could you not do that? Unless you are saving this for a later date. Hopefully not on SmackDown. Hopefully you build this up till WrestleMania and you give us a good payoff at WrestleMania. Give us some backstage segments and things of that nature on SmackDown. Something besides, oh, here's another singles matchup, oh, another singles matchup, blah, 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 blah. The usual to build up a tag team matchup. Okay, brother love. Look, that's just me. Y'all let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. And I'm going to be honest, guys, that was pretty much it that happened on Elimination Chamber. Rey Mysterio defeated The Miz. I didn't watch it. It was on the pre-show. I was taking a bathroom break while the thing was going on. And that was it. Yep, that was it. Nothing else really happened on this show. Brock Lesnar, the new WWE champion, and he's going to face Roman Reigns, champion versus champion now, okay? In which I think we all can expect Roman Reigns to hold the WWE and Universal Championship at the end of night 2 of WrestleMania. But this has been your Elimination Chamber review, wrestling fans. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel today. And until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch all of you on the other side. Talk to you later.